adventures, it's Rachel and welcome back to Looking for Adventure Art, and today we kind of have a product review, sort of story time kind of video, but mainly it's going to be a product review video about a product that I had gotten that I'm actually not really happy with. I'll get more into that later in the video, but first, if you happen to be new here, think about hitting that subscribe button down below for all kinds of fun tutorials on arts and crafts and mixed media and scrapbooking and nerdy fun stuff. And I'm not going to waste too much time, we're just going to jump right into this video. Now, I am sure from the title you guys have already sort of figured out what the video is about, but I really kind of debated about making this video. I want to say, to start off, in no way is this a bashing video or anything like that. It's just a little bit of a concern, you might say, and I always try and be really honest with you guys. I do tend to talk about a lot of the things that I love and a lot of the products I love on my channel, but when I do come across a product I don't like, I want to inform you guys because I don't want you to have the same experience or waste your money or anything of that nature, because it's not fair to you guys. And I think that honesty between all of us is most important, and that is how you gain trust and respect. So I wanted to talk about a product that I wasn't especially happy with and kind of the circumstances around this product. So a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I went to the SMS anniversary sale, which I love. I always love all of the Scrapbooking Made Simple events. I know that you guys know that. I do a lot of the haul videos there. I did not get as much stuff, but I did want to pick up some really cool stuff. She had promoted some really cool stuff. I just love the events. I know at the SMS sale, she also has amazing cake with the most delicious icing. So it's a lot of fun, and I was really excited to get to go again, and she had advertised some really cool Doorbuster deals, and I did pick both of them up, but I was disappointed with one of them. One was a stencil set. There was two different versions. One came with palette knives and the other one just came with some stencils. And the other one was a set of flat books or flip books in both the small and large sizes, and it was really cool. I was very excited. I did purchase multiples of both of these, and both of them were made by Teresa Collins. I don't tend to normally pick up Teresa Collins products because they just don't tend to be my style when I see them, but these both looked really, really cool, so I was excited about it. If Stacy carries it, I normally really trust it, but I haven't ever really seen her carry Teresa Collins products before. I don't know how she goes about picking the Doorbuster deals, or if companies come to her, if she chooses them, if they send certain overstock on product. I have no idea. It may explain a lot, it may explain nothing. In the context of this story, I love Stacy, but I tend to really trust the things that she puts out as Doorbusters because she really always talks about how she cares about quality of product. There were a lot of other great things going on at the event, as always. Fran from Stampendous was there. We were doing a Stampendous make and take in the back. There was lots of cool Stampendous product. There were products on sale. We also did an Anita's card up in the front as a make and take. So it was a really great day, and she always has the most delicious cake there with the best icing. I love it. Lots of goodies to eat and snack on while you're there. And of course, we got freebies at the door if you got there early, which I was first in line again because that's just what I do, is sit there at an unreasonable hour because I get so excited about her events. When I got home and my mom got a lot of the same Doorbuster deals as me, we opened up one of her flip book kits, and we had a malfunctioning flip book and it just didn't seem to work right. I then was talking to her, we didn't like it. I came a couple days later back to the store, and we were trying to return my two sets that I had got because we saw that hers didn't work. So my sets were unopened. We didn't want to open the set and then give it back, but we found that most of the flat books, flip books in both of her kits, because she bought two as well as I did, seemed to be defective or just not working quite right, or they were definitely not as cool as advertised, I'll say that. And it was a little bit of a disappointment. And normally in the past, when I have any problem with any product from Stacy, they immediately will exchange it or replace it or give a refund. They've always been really good about that in store. So we didn't think that there would be a problem. But when I got there they said that Doorbuster Deals were not allowed to be returned. And I don't know, I find that a little bit unfair. It was not advertised that anything bought from the sale, or specifically just Doorbuster Deals, were not allowed to be returned. There was no mention of that anywhere. I do know that for a lot of the sales, she does mention online, it ships when it ships. I think we all know that if we follow Stacy, and that is just something that you understand and you know if you're ordering online. But for in-store, there has not been a mention of you can't return a Doorbuster Deal. And I've been going to all these events, as you guys see, even longer than when I have been advertising for the YouTube channel. So I was really kind of disappointed. They wouldn't even take a look at them. They were each only $5. So this is what it looks like. This was the kit, and they say that it retails for $38.93, and it was a Doorbuster Deal for $5, and it comes with 3 large flip books in white, brown, and craft, and then 2 small ones in craft and black. And I think for $5, the best way to look at it at this point is that getting these 2 pieces of hardware, which are in the front, these 2 kits, are worth it. It is a great deal. I'm not quite sure for me personally when I'll use these, and I'm going to try at this point to maybe just gut the books and use the covers to make my own flip books, because I don't know what else to do with them and I don't really want them to go to waste. I do have a couple out that I found were sort of defective. My mom's were even worse than mine, so maybe it's a quality control issue on the part of Teresa Collins. I am going to reach out to the company and see if there is something that they can do. I know that it's not like Stacy to put out bad products, so that's why I really don't want you guys to think that I'm bashing Stacy. If it was just for the day of the event that maybe something went wrong with the Doorbuster Deals, I could understand. But when I went back into the store to return them, they still had the Doorbuster Deals for sale in the store. And that's when I just wanted to kind of make this video reviewing the product. If you guys happen to see it on scrapbook.com or anything else, or I think it's still up online at scrapbookingmadesimple.com, or if you go into the store, they're not advertising that you can't return Doorbuster Deals, and so I think that that's the part that's a little unfair. It's like, it'd be nice to know beforehand. And the other thing that I have noticed a little bit that has just disappointed me in a way is this isn't the first time that I had a problem with a product that I picked up on a Doorbuster Deal. In one of my previous videos, and I think it was National Scrapbook Day, I picked up one of the Westcott paper trimmers, and it was not good. It was retailing for $10, and I picked it up and it just tore my paper apart. I mean, I love the scissors. When she did the Westcott Doorbuster for scissors, they were amazing, but the paper trimmer was not good. And I have seen those paper trimmers still out being sold the last several sales and sort of like cool events that have been going on. So I just don't know if they got extra inventory or a lot of inventory. I've seen a few things being recycled, which isn't really a problem. I think that it kind of works out really well, because if you weren't able to purchase it the first time, you have an opportunity to purchase something that you want again. But I have now had a few experiences where I have really not liked the Doorbuster Deals, and normally I really trust Stacy and all of her products. She always tends to do really great quality control and only pick up things that she would use and sell things that she would use. But I am a little concerned that I might need to now go online and check reviews, because when I did check reviews for this product, it had like a 1-star rating or something around those lines, 2-star rating. I think it was on scrapbook.com. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up. I still love SMS and Stacy, but I am a little disappointed, and I'm disappointed in the product, and I will show you a few of mine. They're not quite as bad as my mom's, but they're still not great. So these are the flip books. This is the large one and this is the small one. And my mistake was thinking flip books. I was thinking flat books, like how I made my Alice in Wonderland one. That is okay. I figured bare minimum having a flip book or a flat book, I would be able to add the flaps onto these and it would be a great book and really cool, and I had the insert in it already. But when I open it up, there's a little tab and you pull it and it makes all of the pages turn. And I have worked with a few of these now to help open up the pages, because originally they would stay really close together. You could not get in there. So I've really been having to work on them. But if I work too much, it starts to, the glue starts to stick in the seam. So that's a bit of a problem. I've already got a corner that's peeling up on this side, and on my white one that I had, which I kept back there in the packaging, on the last few pages there were smudges of dirt on them. I am not sure what's going on with the quality control, but when I pull them, I'm finding that I'm getting stuck. Like, no matter how hard I pull, and I can't then, there we go, I can't get to the last page. It doesn't fully open, and when it does, I'm getting creasing and cracking here because it doesn't want to flip, and it's really becoming a problem. My mom was a lot worse. This one's got a lot of denting, but I just found that the quality control on these was really not the best. I had the same problem with the little ones. I opened up both of my packages. I went through all of them. Some were not as bad as others. The black book that was in hers for the large size was terrible. I mean, the last two pages were actually completely stuck together. We couldn't even finish pulling it open. Mine, that was one of the better ones, but then my craft ones weren't so great. So I had the same problem here. I'm getting stuck on the last page, and then you've got to like look through to try and see your photos. It won't open all the way, which I just find kind of annoying. I'm sorry. I mean, fine, maybe me being a little picky, but if you want a picture book, I don't want to have to like awkwardly turn the thing to try and get in there. And oh, and I just broke it. I just ripped it off its little hinge because the glue isn't good. So yeah, there's a major quality control issue with these. I'm gonna try and just rip out the backing, these little inserts, which shouldn't be too difficult because it's already falling apart on me. So yeah, now I can't get it closed. There we go. So yeah, these were really a big bust for me, and I'm just really a little disappointed in SMS for either not advertising that you can't return them, or at least checking quality control or trying to replace the product with another. They've always been so good about that, so I don't know what's going on in this case. I hope everything gets worked out. I'm going to try and reach out to the company because it's not like SMS to get normally like poor quality products. So I'm not sure how she picks Doorbuster deals. I'm not sure how they check quality control or anything like that. So I just wanted to let you guys know I feel bad making sort of not a super happy, upbeat, everything's great video, but I just really wanted to be honest with you guys because I think it's important. And if you do happen to come across these, or if you were thinking about purchasing them still, since they're on the Doorbuster deal, it's something I'd never say, but I don't recommend doing it. The other Doorbuster deals and the stencils, they were great. I have not personally tried out the stencils. They're a little bit different quality than Prima and Crafters Workshop, the other ones that I tend to work with, so I don't know how well they will hold up, but they look great. They felt like a pretty good quality, and bare minimum for the price, just getting all the palette knives you got was totally worth it. So I hope that this was an informative video. I hope this helped. I'm really sorry it wasn't a happy one, but I do hope that everything works out. If I do get an update from the company or what's going on in one of the future videos, I will let you know. That is it for the rest of this video, but before we go, I do have one last question for you, and that is our question of the day. My question of the day for all of you is, what is one product that you were really excited about, and then when you got it, you were just really kind of disappointed? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what those products are, because we don't want to be buying bad products anyways for any of us. Spread the love, spread the knowledge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for all the daily updates. And if you happen to be following along in any of my really cool Halloween series or calligraphy series right now, or if you happen to make anything on my channel, feel free to email me or tag me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever kind of social media-ness you guys do, because I want to see it. And I am so excited because you guys really have been doing that, and I'm so impressed with all of your Harry Potter wands and everything you guys have been sending me. So keep it up because they're amazing. I love seeing everything you create. And don't forget, every day is a new adventure, so come back next time for a new adventure with us.